Let's get this party started. Thursday night. This is the second time we're going live today in the year 2022. The date is June 23rd. God bless you all. Thank you so much for helping me grow this community far and wide. If you could spread the message, I appreciate all of the support that you guys have been showing. And we're just going to continue hitting it hard with the truth. In tonight's session, we got a few things to cover, but then I'm going to be going into a rapid fire Q&A session, another bear market hangout. But we want to stay positive with the vibes, positive with the energy, focus on what we can control amidst all of this chaos. What order can we bring into our lives, into our business, our community, our churches? How can we change the world and go down putting up a fight against this evil? God bless you all. Let's turn it up. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, guys. Okay, let's run it up over here on the Twitter. We're going to check out the bookmarks that I have saved for us, starting off with Peter Schiff, the asshole that nobody wants to listen to, but dang, has he got it right. He called the great financial crisis of 2008, and he's spot on with the direction of this market as we head into the chaos. Folks, here we go. No one wants to recognize that both parties have been controlled, have been selling us out, and we're going to call them out on both sides. Here we go. He says, House Republicans defend monetary and fiscal stimulus under Trump as necessary and proper, but condemn the same policy under the President of the United States, which, according to the story, is Joe Biden. Yeah, so Joe Biden's our president, and apparently the Republicans, they defend the fiscal and monetary spending and stimulus, pumping it up under Trump, but now they're condemning the same policies under Joe Biden as excessive and reckless. Peter says the initial COVID-19 response was a horrible mistake that laid the foundation upon which future mistakes were built. In the next tweet, he says, if Democrats are so proud of their COVID-19 stimulus and claim that it did so much good, then why not proudly accept the inflationary consequences of that policy? Just level with the American public and let them know that today's inflation is the result of yesterday's stimulus. So the Democrats just lie to you, and the Republicans are hypocrites. You know, they've both sold us out on both sides, and that's why we don't do the left-right paradigm. We don't worry about, any politician saving the day for our bank account, saving our lives from the crises that we now face, these artificial staged events on the world stage. We know that this is all part of a moment in time, a moment in history, a changing world order, a planned demolition, a planned wealth transfer. Not everyone will participate in the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. Not everyone will make it to the other side. My question for TikTok, I posted a little TikTok before I got on here, and I said, are you going to participate in this recession? That was my question for the TikTok kids. And I wanted to go live here tonight with that message of, amidst all of the distractions, okay, we got a victory from the Supreme Court today in regards to the Second Amendment. We're waiting on the abortion deal. Are they going to overturn Roe v. Wade? What was the last thing that they did? I can't even keep up. And now they're talking about this election with the January 6th. All the world stage theatrics continue on. And amidst all this chaos, I say let's move past blaming Republicans, Democrats. Let's focus on, they both sold us out. What can we do about it? Which, in that regard, Peter, I do believe, has relatively good advice. Obviously, what he has to say about the cryptocurrency space is completely wrong. I mean, for the most part, Peter just says that everything's going to zero. I've recently heard him say a couple times, a couple snippets of, well, you know, distributed ledger technology, blockchain technology is here to stay, which everyone has to admit that. You cannot stand here and say that distributed ledger technology is going to go away or is a fad. That is here to stay. You know, the pudgy penguins, yes, they've gone to zero. Yes, they are going away. Yes, they have no value. But overall, Peter Schiff does give good advice, and I do like his takes on the market, and he is correct. The Republicans, Democrats both sold us out, and they've set us up for an absolute sacrifice of the middle class and poor of this country. Let's continue. I'm going to go rapidly through these tweets here. Kevin Sorbo says, toxic masculinity is cops that stand outside a school in Uvalde doing nothing. That is toxic masculinity. I'm going to get into that tomorrow on the Rumble live session. So if you're looking to get me unfiltered, uncensored, talking about ridiculous stuff like that, we'll get into all of that and more tomorrow night on Rumble Live. But right now on the TikTok and the YouTube, we're going to play around and do a little dance for the TikTok kids. And we don't want to offend the snowflakes And we don't want to talk about toxic masculinity, staged shootings that are taking place every week. Remember, we've been talking about this starting back in February when Russia started to invade Ukraine. We said it's false flag season. Of course, during an election year, we're going to see the false flags ramp up here on our country, here in America. As expected, during a Shemitah year where everything is taking a year off, going to rest. And in regards to the markets, that means cryptocurrency is getting obliterated. The stocks are getting obliterated. It's the worst bond market in history, and the real estate bubble has been popped. Okay, but we're going to talk about all of that and much more tomorrow night on the Rumble live session. So make sure you guys have subscribed on Rumble, and we'll see you guys over there tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We do Rumble lives every week where we go unfiltered, uncensored, and man, is it amazing to actually not have to worry about censorship. So I'll see you guys there tomorrow. We'll be talking about all that. Now, this is Wooston Craig on Twitter. I believe my Bitcoin target is wrong, but close. There's a trigger for a possible 10K. Doesn't mean it will happen, but have high chances. If both statements are above are correct, it will take a long time for Bitcoin to see new highs again. Yeah, we're going to be here for a while, guys. In my opinion, we're going to be riding out a storm well into September. And then because of the all the other crises that we mentioned, it will take place throughout the winter and into next year. Most people talk about a 12 to 18 month time frame. Well, when the data comes out, in my opinion, it will show that we have entered a recession. The second quarter GDP will be negative. And so by any common sense measure, we most definitely are in a recession. And so that's going to last 12 to 18 months. So it's going to be taking place, it could last almost until the election of 2024 even. I mean, we really could be in for a ride for a while. And there's a lot to unwind. And now we'll see what happens. I'm personally not trying to absolutely time the bottom. But we've been sitting in cash. We've been sitting and ready to buy up the blood in the streets. We've been talking about our strategies quite a bit. So let's continue on. Wrath Economy seems important. Ripple investment money tap will merge into SBI Remit, a Ripple ODL user. Why? Seems a couple of reasons. So I'm not going to go through this whole thread here. I just wanted to cover this. Huge shout out to Wrath of Kahneman, OG XRP researcher. This is why we know our shit. Excuse my language. But this is why we know what we're talking about in the XRP community. We've had guys like Wrath of Kahneman going back years, finding, digging, researching all of this and putting it all together for us. Another Ripple investment that is now going to be merging into SBI Remit. And if you've seen a common theme, it is in regards to Ripple and other cryptocurrency companies that have positioned themselves accordingly for this moment, for the crypto winter. They're now merging and acquiring other companies. So we're going to continue to see this grow. But remember, SBI Holdings is that platform out of Japan. Yoshi Takatao, I probably butchered his name, but he's the CEO of that company. And he just put out an announcement that every bank in Japan will use XRP. So stop listening to me. Take it from him himself over there in Japan, a huge proponent of the XRP ledger and Ripple. SBI Holdings, the CEO says that every bank in Japan will use XRP. What does that mean? That means on the wholesale payment level. That means on the back end level. That means on a $1 trillion level. And I just put out another little TikTok where I said very simply, quick little 15-second TikTok. I'll post it to YouTube Shorts after I get off this live stream. 99% of cryptos are not doing shit. They're doing nothing of importance. And that's why for the last year, our main focus has not been on selling out to our communities. How much money can we make for shilling shitcoins and projects that will pay us to promote them? It's been about getting the average person to understand the truth about cryptocurrency. Understand the truth about why the crypto deal even matters. It's the second part of cryptocurrency. It's that currency part. It's the currency war. It's the world reserve currency status that is being replaced, revalued, reset. We cut through the BS and we went to focus on what matters. And that is the CEO of SBI Holdings saying that every bank in Japan is going to use XRP. Peter Schiff says the Fed can either bring inflation down to 2%, cause a financial crisis, bank failures, stock, real estate, and bond market crashes, the U.S. government to default on treasury debt, and slash Social Security benefits, excuse me, while unemployment soars, or it can tolerate high inflation. So either tolerate high inflation, or they're going to have to bring inflation down by raising rates to rates that we have not seen since the 70s and 80s. He would have to Paul Volcker our economy, absolutely kill it. And like Peter says, it would cause a financial crisis, bank failures, stock, real estate, and bond market crashes, the US government to default on treasury debt and slash Social Security benefits while unemployment soars, or it can tolerate high inflation, which is good for our government and for our balance sheet. The inflation actually wipes away that debt. And so I think that they definitely have set us up, and I definitely think that they are not afraid to send us into that financial crisis, the bank failures, and everything that Peter just outlined. In my opinion, this is the whole setup, right? Inflation's not going away, and we're going to get the financial crisis, the failure of everything, and the complete implosion of this financial system. So, but like Christopher Green says, so I took this from him tonight, you ain't in a recession, you're in a planned wealth transfer. Couldn't have said it better myself. We've been talking about this, the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. You go back to World War II, it was the same scenario going on that's occurring today. You had a little flu going around in 1918, a little Spanish flu going around, okay? Led to the roaring 20s, led to some great times, right? And then massive amounts of overspending and leverage, speculation. And then it led to a crash, a crisis, and then eventually a world war. So here we are again. You aren't in a recession, you're in a planned wealth transfer. And just like I put out the question, are you going to participate in a recession? Are you going to be laying people off right now? If you run a business, are you laying people off, or are you hiring more people? Are you investing in your company? Or are you retreating? Just like the Fed wants you, just like the government wants you, just like the central bankers want, just like the master planners, controllers, magicians, market maker, manipulators, whatever you want to call them, men in suits in dark rooms, whoever's out against us, they're making sure that they participate in the greatest wealth transfer in history. And that was the point I actually wanted to make in regards to the first thing that I covered, Peter Schiff talking about the stimulus bill and the stimulus response to COVID, basically making the problem here in America that much worse as far as a financial balance, the financial balance of America. What happened when they printed the trillions of dollars and they injected the trillions of dollars of stimulus? Many companies took out the PPP loans. Many companies have been buying back their stocks. So the rich were getting richer, right? While the middle class and poor initially enjoyed the benefits of inflation because it was in asset prices. Everyone's stock portfolio was going up. Their 401ks were at the highest levels ever. The crypto bags were sick, man. We were selling penguins for 10 grand. You know, it was awesome. We were all going to be Dogecoin millionaires and pump it to the moon, bro. And it was good times. And then the Federal Reserve now pulling the plug. And as this thing unravels, in my opinion, you have an opportunity to take advantage. We talk about the strategies every single day. We'll get into it, rapid fire Q&A. Just a couple more things to cover here. All you need to do, okay, so this is in regards to Solana launching their own cell phone, I guess, Solana Mobile. Charles Hoskinson's from Cardano says, and all you need to do is find 7 of your friends over Discord to reboot it. So Charles getting a little bold here. He went to Congress today testifying in DC, and he actually represented the whole crypto space really well. But I found it interesting that he took a little jab here at Solana, which is great to see. We got to call a spade, right? If your network's going down every month, that's not it. That's not it, bro. Okay. Once again, the bank run in the cryptocurrency space is underway. We have another one, CoinFlex. Due to extreme market conditions, we are pausing all withdrawals. So maybe you didn't read that in your disclosure from CoinFlex. but they're deciding to be a little bit flexible with the amount that they're going to let you withdraw your own money, your own funds. And this is why we say take your money and get it the hell off of these exchanges. Conduct your business transaction and run. Now, this is an important tweet that I wanted to cover. I'm sorry to tell my American friends who hope that Trump will win in 2024 that it really doesn't matter who the next president is because the US has already gone off the cliff. Hyperinflation is next. And this is from Kim.com. Okay, we like covering his tweets. He's been putting together quite a bit of good information. That's the truth, guys. Trump is not going to be our savior in regards to your bank account, into whether or not you participate in a transfer of wealth, whether or not you build wealth for your family. Trump's not going to do that for you, whether you're for, whether you're against. Now, I always get criticized for, beating up on the left, beating up on the liberals, but you guys have heard me. I'm going to call out the right as well. The Republicans have sold us out as well. And the fact of the matter is that Trump started the greatest transfer of wealth in world history because he reduced the taxes. He reduced taxes and regulations, which allowed the big corporations and the big guys to, basically reinvest in their companies, bring money back on shore, and to build more wealth, build bigger businesses, and to lever up even further. So whether it's right or whether it's wrong, someone was benefiting from that. And my answer here is, why not you? Why not you? There's nothing stopping you from taking advantage of the tax benefits, the tax laws. They're not even loopholes. The tax laws are a series of incentives. And if you follow them, generally speaking, the government's looking to reward you for creating successful businesses and, having great investments, providing jobs, investing in development and research, making the world a better place. The government rewards you. As much as we want to bash up on the government, and as much as I hate government and how incompetent they are, if they would get the hell out of our way and allow free market enterprise to thrive, I think that we could create some beautiful things. In the day of the internet, we expose the crony capitalism every single day. So for the kids that are being taught socialism and think that capitalism is an evil, crony capitalism is evil, and we do have crony capitalism running this country. That's the corruption that we're exposing, and God bless the internet and all of the truthers and the people that uncover this stuff every single day on a daily basis, because we caught them all, and we're going to continue to expose them. And this is the power coming back to the people through the democratization of information. Now we have the democratization of currency. This is the opportunity for the average person. Most people will get left behind. A lack of knowledge and an overconsumption of distractions, all done by design. We got to cut through the BS. If you think that Trump's coming back and he's going to save the day, okay, that's fine. But what the hell are you doing about it now? Nothing's holding you back from starting that business now, from starting your side hustle, from quitting that job that you hate, which that's a whole other story. We'll talk about that later. Not saying everyone should quit their job. Some of you guys just need to be clocking in, getting more OT, stacking up cash so that you can ride out this inflationary depression. It's not about be your own boss, putting hashtag entrepreneur in your bio. You need to get more cash in your bank account so your family survives. God bless you all. Thank you for tuning in tonight. If you guys could smash that thumbs up for me, and if you appreciate this message, share it with other like-minded individuals. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm not here to do anything other than to inspire you guys to take effective action. Okay, here we go. Federal Reserve Chairman Powell said today that the United States government debt is on a, quote, unsustainable path. Okay, yeah, so there you go. Crypto Whale says, Michael Saylor is the worst investor in the world. He lost more money than anyone on earth during the dot-com bubble, Great Recession, and now the Bitcoin bubble. All of his wealth is from his shareholders. Too bad he is addicted to gambling and loses it all. So what has he been doing? He continues to lever up even further. When Bitcoin crashes and he's at a negative like $1.6 billion unrealized loss is what Michael Saylor's at right now. He will go back and he's going to raise more money so that he doesn't get margin called. The first thing you do in crisis management is you act like everything's fine. It's the first thing in crisis management. is he never tell the people how bad it actually is. That's what Michael Saylor's doing with his investments, and that's why you see him still looking like a buffoon on mainstream media and CNBC, which still gives him plenty of airtime, shilling Bitcoin after he said to leverage your house to buy Bitcoin at 50 and 60K. But for those of you who don't know, he was the biggest loser, literally, in the dot-com bubble and in the Great Recession, and now the Bitcoin bubble. History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. Well, this is history repeating. I mean, the tune rhymes. From whatever crap he was doing during the dot-com bubble to whatever crap he was peddling during the Great Recession, now it's just Bitcoin. Okay? Here's a great thread. I wanted to send you guys all this way when you get a chance. David Schwartz put together a thread in regards to the XRP ledger, the world's first DEX, which is a decentralized exchange, presents a huge opportunity to expand on its promises of fast and affordable liquidity. As many contribute to its evolution, I often hear, how is the XRP ledger DEX unique? Or how can I access it? I took some time to explain. This is the beautiful thing. This is the secret. This is part of the secret sauce of XRP and what Ripple's doing. Ripple is building out and allowing more people to access the world's first decentralized exchange, which is the XRP ledger, which has had no downtime in 10 years. Our buddy David Schwartz, not only did he patent blockchain technology back in the 80s, that's right. He patented blockchain technology back in the 80s before he went to go work at the NSA on cryptography. Okay. Now he's working on making the XRP ledger quantum resistance, and he's also, continuing to build out this ecosystem, leading the way, ready to put nodes on satellites, ready to put nodes down in Antarctica, put the nodes in the nuclear bunkers. This network, this decentralized exchange, this liquidity solution is one of the best things I think to ever hit the world, really. And for many people, they think that XRP, Ripple, it's only for banks, financial institutions. What David is explaining here is how anyone can access this open source technology, and you yourself can go look at all of the, excuse my language, shit coins that have been built on the XRP ledger recently. There are thousands of them now. Okay, and this is people taking advantage of open source decentralized technology, which is the XRP ledger. Unlike the mainstream narrative, it is not centralized. It's one of the more decentralized networks, actually. Can be accessed by any doofus moron scammer, and that's what's happening right now. So be careful. What's happening right now in the XRP, XLM, quantum financial system community is many people are trying to scam you out of your XRP and your XLM on top of the disinformation campaign that's been ran against XRP by the Bitcoin proof of work maxis, on top of all of the other distractions. You have a bunch of people that are using the XRP ledger, and now they're building on Stellar as well. Look at all the lobster scam tokens. Okay. And so that is unfortunate, but it does prove the open source decentralized nature of the XRP ledger. And to summarize, that's why we're going to win. That's why we're going to move all the money. And that's why I hold a fat bag of XRP. Not financial advice, but my bag is fat. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying that my bag is fat, and there's a reason why. Most of my time when I'm spending time talking about cryptocurrency, I'm talking about the XRP ledger and the few other utility coins that are sitting at the table that matters. Okay. What else do we have? Suzu is now back in Singapore working with a law firm specializing in white collar crime. He really doesn't want to go to prison, and creditors are after him. But how did it get to this point? Where did Three Arrows Capital go wrong? And what should you do next? So I think Suzu is the founder, CEO, or in charge of Three Arrows Capital, which was the big crypto hedge fund that just folded. So it's a beautiful moment in time. We're watching this whole thing unravel right now. Just to give you guys a quick update on the markets. I'm referring to this as the bull trap rally into the new moon before the cryptocurrency space continues to get sacrificed next month. And I would expect us to, maybe get a little bit more upside action. XRP did pump today. Let's take a quick look at the price. The space is up 5% today. Bitcoin at 21.2, ETH at 1,157, and XRP did pump 13% to 36 cents. Okay. Good to see. But a lot of the altcoins have been catching nice pumps. Polygon Matic up 25% today. Your Avalanche is up 17%. That is all fine and dandy and cool. But I would consider waiting to buy in at much lower prices that I think most definitely are going to be coming in between now and September. That is not financial advice, and that's not to say that you shouldn't start to dollar cost average in now. I would not feel comfortable with myself if I didn't have any XRP, but that's just me speaking personally. Like I said, I keep my strategies really, really simple when it comes to the cryptocurrency space. A few utility coins, and I don't waste my time on anything else. I spend most of my time worrying about my businesses and how do I stack up more cash flow? How do I make my businesses more profitable? And how do I generate more revenue? So while Tesla, while all the crypto platforms, while a lot of the tech space is having massive layoffs, there's a lot of fat to be cut off there. My company, which is just a little landscape company, is no big deal, right? It's hiring people. We're doubling our revenue. We're out of debt. We're generating more cash flow, maintaining attractive profit margins, and we've set ourselves up to now buy our competition out. We have our competition handing us business because they can't take it on. None of the competitors in my area are growing anymore. And so that's what I mean. We're not going to participate in that recession. We're not contracting. We're not having to remain idle. We're continuing to throttle down when everyone else is having to put on the brakes. That's the key part. I could have been trying to ramp up, lever up with all the rest of the other guys here, but I knew that this moment in time was coming. So I built my company sustainably. I didn't go into a massive amount of debt. I have almost nearly no debt on the company, and it's just pure cash flow at this point. And we have cash on the sidelines ready to buy equipment, companies, property. I've told you guys I've been buying XRP exclusively in the cryptocurrency space. I almost made it into my coin dealer today to buy some more silver. And God, I was really dying, and I'm itching to get back into my precious metals in regards to the freedom seeds. I've got a few other moves to make there as well. But we're just, we're really tight right now. In cryptocurrency, only XRP. Still, a little bit of silver. And the few other moves in regards to prepping, mostly sitting on cash still. Because we know that there's going to be more interest rate hikes coming. So there's going to be much more bleeding out in the markets. Now, that's me ranting enough. Let's take some questions. We have over 300 of you guys here on YouTube. We got a couple hundred on TikTok. XLM, huge fan. Yeah, let's go rapid fire with it. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Okay. We got a super chat from Moonwalker. My man Zach, a simple handshake, hug, or pat on the back releases a brain chemical called oxytocin. This is the love chemical. Much love, my bro, and let's go XRP. I appreciate that. Yeah, much love to all you guys as well. They are really trying to bring us down. Those of us who are filled with that light, with that energy, they're trying to bring us down. They're trying to distract us. They're trying to keep us apart. And nothing can stop what's coming. I think that there's just too many people like ourselves that are tapped in on this frequency, and we are going to go down fighting. Will we be victorious? Will we make it through to the other side? God willing. But these people are sick. These people are evil, and we've exposed them all. And as we continue to expose them, they launch false flags. They launch wars. They bankrupt countries. They kill us. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate the thumbs up. God bless you all. Sailor and Jim Cramer are two men with a pattern of failure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Can you give us an update on the Ripple case, Zach? Yeah, that's a good point. Let's go. Let's take a look here at Eleanor Terrett. I know that she just put out a tweet in regards to the Ripple versus SEC case. How do I spell Eleanor? Eleanor Terrett. Ah, shoot, I don't know. Yeah, we're waiting on like two things from the judge. So, they're pretty big rulings though in regards to the privilege documents. You know, everything with the Hinman email. So we're just waiting on a few things from there. Yeah. I'll make sure to update you guys when we get those rulings. Those are like the two big ones. There's been some little stuff going back and forth, but nothing really worth mentioning. Like I said, um, you know, keeping up with the theatrics on a day-to-day basis is just like whatever. We'll wait for the big announcements to be made. You think that recession is going to hit in the next 12 months? I think that we're in a recession now and it's going to get worse. Yeah, check Eleanor Terrett though. She just put out a tweet like yesterday, I think. So rare planetary alignment 50 minutes before sunrise tomorrow. That's right. Yeah, there's supposed to be what, 5 planets aligning or something like that. Another story in regards to space that they're telling us. Max, what's up, brother? Good to see you, Max. Hope you're doing well, brother. Will we do okay if we put $250 a week into XRP? Okay, here's the thing is you need to start investing right away, but you need to understand what you're investing in. It might be more important to put that couple $100 towards starting your side hustle, starting your business. So it's hard to say. I'm not here to give you guys financial advice, and it's tough without context to just answer a question like that. You know, people ask me, I got $50 to invest. I got a couple $100 to invest. Well, we got to back up to what you only have $200 to invest. We need to fix that. I understand that's where you're at right now, but I think it's almost more important to focus on how do we change that part of the equation versus focusing on where that money's going to go. It's easier said than done. I understand that. You know, I had to start my business with nothing. And but with the internet now and with internet businesses, you can make your hobby a side hustle, you know. So yeah. And then I get if you're retired too, I know I get a lot of older viewers too. God bless you guys, because I understand you're in a tough spot. Your 401k is getting wiped out. You don't have really too much of an ability to go make money, right? You're trying to enjoy retirement. You've worked all your life. That's a tough spot to be in. That's a tough spot. So I understand. So if you're getting dollar cost average into XRP, XLM, the utility cryptos, that's what we talk about doing. So to answer your question, $200, yes. If that $200 is best served by going to the cryptocurrency investment, which you have to answer that question for yourself, then yes, there's only a few cryptocurrencies I would be investing in. Is it going to give you generational wealth? That's a whole other story, and I cannot answer that. So you guys know, I just want to keep it real with you guys. I'm not here to say, hey, your 2000 XRP is going to give you generational wealth. I think that 2000 XRP is going to change your life one way or another, because I think that XRP is going to a much higher price. But it's up to you to have strategies for your wealth once you come into it, for your riches once you come into it. That's what we talk about in my Discord group. That's what we try to talk about as much as possible here on this channel. XDC is building the rails of trade finance. XDC is going to be at least 3 digits, likely 4 digits. How about that prediction from Mentalect? Why doesn't Uphold let you move your XRP and others to a cold wallet for 65 days? It's just what they do with their holding thing. You can buy with a debit or a credit card and you'll be able to move it off of Uphold. Cindy, I saw your message on Patreon. We'll make sure that you get the link to the Discord if you want to join our weekly live calls. We'll make sure that you got the link to the Discord group. We'll see you in there. I appreciate your support on Patreon. So yeah, guys, if you want to join our exclusive Discord community, you sign up for Patreon, and then that's going to get you access to our Discord. So it's all over there at the website. Thank you so much. Yo, what's up with the pump? It's just a random pump. It's not going to last. I think that this is just a bull trap rally into the new moon, which comes in on the 20. Wait, is it the 28th? Yeah, it's in like 5 days. Yeah. So over the next week, we're expecting the market to maybe kind of pump back up, move to the upside. It's going to look all right. before we continue getting sacrificed next month in the cryptocurrency space. That's where we're at. And the reason why I use the term sacrifice is to get across that like 90% of these are not coming back from this bear market. If this is the real bear market that we think it is, and it is looking like, they're not coming back. It's a sacrifice. I've been playing David Schwartz videos on over and over, as well as your videos, Zach. So much awesome information from both libraries. Love your reporting, buddy. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that so much. If you're new and you want to get a better understanding of XRP, I know it's kind of annoying, but you can go to my TikTok. In the very beginning, last year, was when every day I was putting out a video about XRP and explaining why XRP was the best cryptocurrency. That's what I did last year. So a lot of good videos on the basics and the fundamentals that I put out from me last year are on my TikTok. And I've actually been thinking about going back and reposting some of those to YouTube, like reposting some of my more better videos. But yeah. It's not a bull trap unless you hold long term. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a matter of cheaper prices are coming, and that's what I'm going to be accumulating. For me, I'm waiting for 22-cent XRP is probably going to be my next buy if I can wait. I'm having a tough time. Like, I bought at 30 cents last week, even though I have 100% belief and conviction that the price is going down to 20 cents. Like, it's going below 25 cents for sure, in my opinion. That's my prediction. But I bought it 30 cents last week because I'm not waiting. 3 for 1 is good enough. I'm going to send it on that. And no, I'm not doing Illuminati hand signs. When I put up like a okay or do a hand sign, people think I'm like Illuminati. No, guys, I'm just, I like talking with my hands. But I swear I'm not Illuminati, and I would never sell my soul. I don't sell out to the little shitcoin pumpers. What makes you think I would ever sell my soul? I love you guys too. You know, someone DM me, Zach, here's some information on the Freemasons. I don't think that you'd want to go see the Freemasons, because I joked in one video about, you know, going to my local Freemason lodge and, you know, infiltrating them. And someone sent me a video. I don't think you want to join the Freemasons, bro. Like, well, not really trying to join them. I was just trying to get a little inside scoop from them. There's only one thing I want to know with the Freemasons, and that's their one secret that they don't tell you. That they claim their secret is, we're just making good guys, we're just making good men. That's what they say. We're just making good men. Years from now, folks will look back and say Zach was one of the very few digital asset advisors who knew. Dirt Road, I appreciate that, brother. They tried to recruit your son. They got it good. I know a couple. I mean, I've met a few. I know a couple. We're just making good men. But, I mean, I show you guys all the time, right? This is one of my go-to books for understanding the secret societies, was Rule by Secrecy. This is Rule by Secrecy, Jim Mars. And this is the hidden history that connects the Trilateral Commission, the Freemasons, and the Great Pyramids. So, I mean, it says, what secrets connect Egypt's Great Pyramids, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, and the Council on Foreign Relations? I was reading that 10 years ago. And, you know, yeah, I understand Freemasons, Knights Templars. I understand it all. I just really don't spend too much more time in conspiracy land, because I got a family to feed, I got bills to pay, and I'm trying to grow my business. I don't know. Yeah. I've spent too much time pondering conspiracies. Most of the time I just don't spend any time really on it. We have a conspiracy section in our Discord group that's pretty lit, though. I will say that. How much is your course and mentoring? Good question. So Uh, it's $45 to join the Discord group. So if you want to join our Patreon Discord group, it is now $45. We continue to raise the price as we add more value. I'm just about to launch my business development program, and that's going to be included with the Discord membership. I was going to bundle up and package this, business development program into some sexy marketing program that was going to be a few $100 or whatever. But I just love my Discord community. And after talking with my team, they're just like, you need to give it to your Discord for free. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So Discord gets it for free. And once I'm done with the program, I don't know, maybe I'll package it up, bundle it up, and sell it off some other program. But for me, the time is of the essence right now. So I think for $45, I mean, I'm trying to bring massive amounts of value. And of course, I appreciate everyone in our Discord who does support me and everyone who makes that commitment, because I understand it is a commitment. But yeah, so if you're looking to get in, you just head on over to zachrector.com and you get full access to me. Okay. We do weekly live calls once a week on Saturdays. We do a weekly live call. And it's just a great community with people that add so much value to the group. It's over, hundreds of people are in the group, so it's really great community. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Can you guys let me know, is my full screen kind of lagging? See, I'm about to update my full setup and make a couple more investments into my studio. I need to make a lot more investments into my studio. I'm just reporting live from the bunker right now, surrounded by freedom seeds, precious metal, and great vibes. But here soon, we're going to be updating the studio. Can you guys let me know, is my full screen kind of laggy, or is it all pretty clear? Elon showed us to watch the XRP Bitcoin chart, one coin to rule them all. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you look at, XRP paired up against Ethereum and Bitcoin, is doing really well. It's doing really well. Zach, are you buying Quant? I have not bought Quant yet. No. Why do I think XRP is pumping? It's just they're trapping. They're trapping a lot of people right now. A lot of people are going to have FOMO right now. Oh, wow. I'm not going to be able to get my 25-cent XRP. Oh, snap. I better, load up just before they liquidate us down to 25 cents. The market maker, manipulator, whales, whoever you want to call it, however evil you think it is, or if you think it's just, dudes with a lot of money who have billions of dollars and unlimited resources to trade against us Joe Blows. Doesn't matter what it is. The fact of the matter is that they're going to manipulate this thing back down, in my opinion. No lag, all clear, very smooth. Awesome. I'm thrilled. Just wait till we get the updated studio sesh. We're going to be like BitBoy Crypto up in here. Isn't gematria considered Jewish numerology? Like, doesn't it derive from Kabbalah? Yes. Yeah, it is the Hebrew study of numbers. Correct. That is gematria. Yes. Ripple making big moves, opening new offices, and hiring big announcements. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. They just, we're sitting down with the Monetary Authority of Singapore. I'm almost positive that they have that Singapore office already open, and nothing can stop what's coming. It's just great. Nicole says, getting ready for this next dip, thankful for each dip we are blessed with. And that's how I feel right now too, Nicole, is it's an absolute blessing. I was talking with my Discord last week about a real estate deal that I'm looking at with. I'm looking at this deal right now, and to me, the business opportunities that are coming my way, everything that's happened here with the social media, the media business, my beautiful daughter, the real estate deal I'm looking at, just there's many things in my life right now that I just feel absolutely blessed for. And in my opinion, it's because we've done the right thing. We did the hard thing, which was not focusing on the hype, not focusing on all the speculation and the BS and the get rich quick. I ran my landscape business over the last years by not going into debt and just running it based off of cash flow, like a P&L balance sheet that actually turns a profit every single month. That's not how people do things these days, right? And so now we've been rewarded, and we're going to continue to be blessed and rewarded for holding these digital assets that are actually going to run the new financial system, for holding a little bit of silver. Um, God willing, we never have to use the freedom seeds and the precious metal in that regard, but we got a program for that too. Just a matter of time, we will be outbiting each other for outbidding each other for islands. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, huge shout out to Joshua there. I see we just got a Joshua just joined us on Patreon. I appreciate that support. Thank you so much. Thoughts on Grant Cardone? Incredible marketer and great sales program. I've not gone through his sales program, but his sales stuff and marketing is spot on. And for Grant, he does include marketing, but he's more towards the sales side. But no, he's solid, and his real estate advice is solid as well. Yeah, yeah. Law of reciprocity. That's exactly what I'm saying. Is that we did things the right way. We built real businesses in our community that add value. We hired more people. We invested in things with real value, silver, utility cryptocurrencies that actually get something done, solve trillion-dollar problems. And I always make the joke that, my little landscape it's nothing. In the great cosmos of time, my little landscape business that I'm running in my little section of the world is absolutely nothing. But it does make a difference. And it is an example. And my business ain't going away during a recession. And I can still generate money if I don't show up. I feel so blessed right now, but I also recognize that we put in a lot of work to get here, and we're still putting in a lot of work for where we're about to go. We're just getting started. 300,000 followers and subscribers between YouTube and TikTok. Nothing. 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 Now, the bear market has kind of slowed down our trajectory to the top, to that BitBoy crypto level. The bear market's hurting all the crypto influencers and now all the YouTube personalities and all the TikTok influencers, but, we can continue to press on. Still waiting on a shout out. Love you, Zach. Mr. Jigga. Mr. Jigga, there you go. There's your shout out. What is the goal for your subs on YouTube? I mean, I think we'll most definitely reach six figures. Right now I got my eyes set on 50K. So that's my main goal is 50K for YouTube, 5,000 on Rumble, and then obviously 300K on TikTok. So yeah. But it just, for me, it's a matter of how many people are still watching me. When I see that I'm getting more views than like Ty Lopez, I'm like, okay, we're on to something here. I haven't made the viral content like Ty Lopez has that's done hundreds of millions of views. I'm not taking anything away from him. But when it comes to who people are listening to right now, people don't want the bullshit, the Lambos, the models, and the bottles. They want to know, how do I feed my family next month? How do I protect the wealth that I got? Nobody wants to, everybody likes what they like. But in my sense, that's what I extrapolate from that, from seeing that I'm getting more views than some of these other guys, is that people want the realness and they want real strategies that they can execute on a daily basis. Yeah, a lot of influencers have been complaining about a slowdown lately in numbers. Yeah, for me, it's not a complaint; it's an opportunity. For me, it's a press down harder on the accelerator. It's more people need us now than ever. More people need us now than ever. Say Tate, yo, what's up, man? What's up, Tate? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you still here. I know. It's the community's been a lot more quiet. I've been a lot more quiet. I've been putting out less content. I am guilty of that. So it's my own kind of own doing, you know. But I see you guys. You guys are still here. You guys are still plugging away, executing. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. This is the best content regarding the world stage, current events, Patrick Bet, David, Robert Kiyosaki, and this channel. Mr. Jigga, I appreciate that, man. Putting me up there with the likes of a Robert Kiyosaki and Patrick Bet David. And, I got some feedback from someone today, and they said, I don't agree with you on everything. There's some things that I completely disagree with you on. But this is a must go to channel because of the truth and the news that you cover. And that to me is what it's about. I got a lot of people that just, love the content, love what you're doing, and it's all love and support. And then I got haters. But then I love to see the people like that are saying, hey man, um, I don't like what your opinion is on this one thing, or I wish you did this differently. But I'm going to continue to tune in and I respect your channel and what you're doing. I mean, that to me is what it's all about. Weekend Golfer, thank you for the super chat. Weekend Golfer, I knew you threw down in the morning stream as well. 6 a.m. this morning we went live, and then here we 9 p.m. on the West Coast. Weekend Golfer super chats in both sessions. Nicole says, learning how to prepare and protect our wealth before it gets here is everything. Thankful for the Discord. Nicole, and it's been great to see the transition from last year, mostly focusing on cryptocurrency and now expanding out further because we understand there's only so much to really talk about in regards to cryptocurrency. Like, do we really need to talk about all these other projects that are doing nothing irrelevant? No, in my opinion, no. Now, if you're a young kid, maybe, or maybe you're retired and you have nothing but time on your hands to research meme coins and NFTs that you can flip and you got time to trade, that's your hustle, that's great. Our group really, I feel like, has just served people that need to understand what's happening in the cryptocurrency space. What should I do with my 401k? What should I do with my real estate? What should I do with my business? Should I start a side hustle? What do I need to do in regards to prepping? How do I get started? Nicole, you were so kind enough to put together 2 prepping classes in our Discord group. We got our boy Johnny that put together 2 real estate classes. We had Travis that participated in that as well and gave us more information on how he house hacked. I mean, we're just getting started. Our boy Chad put together a whole class on security and privacy. And then I'm launching a whole business development program that's just going to be built out. I think it's going to take me about the rest of this year at my pace. It's going to take me the rest of the year to really put together the whole thing. But I'm going to be releasing it as I go to my Discord group. And, like I said, for $45 a month, I understand that that's a big ask. That's a big commitment. But for me, when I'm helping people figure out how to manage the wealth that they've accumulated that's in 6-7 figures, when I'm helping people figure out how to survive this thing, when we're helping people figure out how to start their side hustle or their business that's going to generate $400 or $500 for them per day, it's gonna generate thousands of dollars for them. I mean, the ROI on that 45 a month Discord, for me, I want it to be well over 10x. I want it to be 100x plus. You're giving me $45 a month, but we can help you generate thousands of dollars. And if you already got money, help you figure out what to do. Now, I'm not a certified financial advisor. I don't offer people financial advice, but what I do is I share with them what I'm doing, what the elite have been doing, and how I'm narrowing that gap between what I'm building out and what the elite have been doing through all the previous transfers of wealth in world history, and how the elite protect their wealth. How we navigate each asset class from the precious metals to the real estate to the cryptocurrency to our businesses. I don't really cover stocks too much, but I've said there's only a few opportunities for me. It's early stage investing, pre-IPO companies. If you're not an insider in the stock game, you're behind and you ain't going to get big gains, to put it simply, right? We don't touch bonds and some of the other assets we really don't get into. For me, it's going to be business and it's going to be real estate because they're the most tax favored assets. And it's the most proven strategies for paying less in taxes and building wealth. Okay, so we got yeah. Well, I actually you are a lazy person that wants to get rich ripping people off. Okay, yeah. So every day I operate inside my landscape business. Every day I operate inside my beanie business. I'm probably stretched too thin to be honest, but that's why we're onboarding more people in both businesses. And yeah, no one can knock our hustle over here. I mean, most definitely not. I mean, here I am at 9 a.m. I was up at 5:30 this morning getting this morning session's live stream ready to roll. So I don't know. I don't keep track. I don't clock in. I just go. The only thing that I stop work for is to hold my baby girl. That's the only thing I stop for, family time. Other than that, every single day we are pulling up here and taking massive action. Are you not worried about the SEC case versus Ripple? No, not at all. I think it's going terrific. It's going fantastic. Get financially educated before you get rich from XRP so you know how to maintain wealth. Man, that's what it's all about. And there's so much free information available, but that's exactly what it's about, man. If we don't have a strategy for when we make $1 million off XRP, we're going to give it back to the 1%, the elite, the people that run the show. They have a place for you to put your money. They have a business for you to put your money into. They have a stock, a company for you to buy, right? Benko says he wants to give me another unstoppable domain extension. I appreciate that, man. Hit me up on my website. There's a contact page. Hit me up on that, and we'll make sure that we see that. We'll make sure that the team takes a look at that. Yo, my boy Ben. What's going on, guys? Just in my backyard here. I was talking with Ben about Ty Lopez, and we were watching some of his old videos, man. It was so funny. So classic. Such a legendary marketer and salesman. I got mad respect for Ty Lopez and what he did. Legendary status, bro. But just so funny. So ridiculous. I want to tell you that I pray for you daily, that God continues to bless you with the knowledge to keep sharing. You're a special person. You're so blessed. Thank you, Zach. Mark, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Yeah. Thank you. Don't you think it will take 10 years plus to reach Ethereum levels? Well, it's as fast as they want to roll over to the new financial system, which some people think it would be overnight. Some people think it's going to take till 2025 because that's when Swift and the ISO gets full implementation. The fact of the matter is it's inevitable. Whether it's next year, whether it's next month, whether it's 5 years, 10 years down the road, we know there's trillions of dollars flowing around this planet daily. There's hundreds of trillions of dollars in the stock market. There's quadrillions of dollars worth of derivatives. So there's quadrillions of dollars worth of assets that need to run on distributed ledger blockchain technology. And, obviously 99% of cryptocurrency is not positioned and does not work, cannot scale to solve those hundreds of trillions and quadrillion dollar problems. So is XRP going to go to Ethereum price? In my opinion, yes. Is it going to take 10 years? Maybe. Doubtful. More likely 1 to 5 years. I've been here since 2018, 2019, thinking that we were going to have the overnight switch. Now I started to get a little bit more patient after 4 years in holding XRP. Now I'm a little bit more patient. We're back to the levels that I started accumulating at. This is an absolute blessing for you guys. My DMs, everyone was hitting me up over the last year. Hey, do you think we're going to go back to $1 XRP? Do you think we're going to go back to 50-cent XRP? Here we are. Now, I did say that I didn't think that we would go below $1 support again, but that was when we were looking so damn good. XRP was above $1.50. We were holding $1.40. Even when we came back down, we were still holding like $1.20. And I just thought, oh, there's going to be so much support at $1. There was for a minute. We held $1 for a little bit. Here we are at 30 cents. So, this is a cryptocurrency, man. And here's the fact of the matter. We expected XRP to get a pump to end the crypto bull run. That never came. We were wrong about that. And that's fine. We weren't expecting to generate generational wealth off of this bull run. This bull run was the speculative bull run. We only put $3 trillion into the cryptocurrency space. That's what the overall market cap went to. When we know that in the utility bull run, we're going to start settling $3 trillion daily on these distributed ledgers. So we thought that XRP was going to pump, and then coming back down, we thought that we would hold like $1 or $2. It would pump to $10, but then it would come back down to 2 or 3. And we thought that we would hold that level. Well, we never got the pump, right? So that's why the bottom right now, the floor for XRP is really low. Like we never set really a new all-time high. So that means that we can definitely go below the previous bull runs. Well, the previous bull run's all-time high would be $3.80. So we're nowhere near that. We didn't even beat that again. But the interesting part about these suppressed assets like XRP and XLM is that they've already been so suppressed that they're actually not taking as much of a beating as some of the more speculative assets and the low market cap coins. So people have been asking me about XRP ledger tokens right now, what to do with their profits on these coins. If you've already pulled out your profits and now you're just in some XRP ledger projects that's spitting you off interest, you're in some DeFi that's spitting you off interest, that's fine, I guess. But I would be converting it out of these cryptocurrencies because the overall value of those coins are going to get destroyed during this bear market. If they do survive, in the meantime, they're going to drop, 70, 80, 90% on these low caps, these low cap cryptocurrencies. Tom, thank you for the super chat. He says, I'm telling you, Stevens County, Washington, cheap land, great communities and local supply chains, cattle crops, and plenty of new money coming in. I will just say that we're weighing our options. We're weighing our options, most definitely. We're weighing our options. There's so much that I account for when looking at strategic relocation. What's business friendly? Where are the taxes low? And then for me, it's really important what is that local supply chain? And for me, it's about how good is the energy supply and the water supply. So when I look at like Vegas, I'm like, okay, this is kind of an attractive market, right? It's been kind of cool. It's kind of popping, But then you look at the situation I talked about yesterday, how the Lake Mead is about the lowest levels ever. And Lake Mead is the largest water reservoir in America, and it basically feeds into the Hoover Dam and runs the hydroelectric power that runs the whole city of Las Vegas. That's not a city that I want to go relocate to right now. Right? As we head into an energy crisis, a water crisis, literally, the water is at the lowest levels since the Lake Mead was put in the 1930s when it was artificially put in. It's at the lowest levels since then, and it's about to basically kill the hydroelectric power that's generated from the Hoover Dam. Yeah, it'll still provide power, but it's not going to be enough to run a city of millions of people. So when I look at strategic relocation, I look at Nevada is a great state, great laws, great asset protection. It checks a lot of the boxes, but are the lights going to go out? Is the AC going to go out? Can you get good water? That's what I consider when I go through my whole situation for analyzing strategic relocation and real estate investments. But yeah, these states have absolutely lost it. Water is almost below the pumps. Yeah, absolutely. We went on a tour and they're very nervous about the water right now. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like this, right? But this is what's happening. In my opinion, it is all done by design, but whether it is all by design or not, it's happening. And you have to have a plan accordingly. Okay? Okay, guys, so I have been on here for an hour with you guys. I do appreciate all of you guys. Like I said, it's all over there at the website. If you want to join the Discord group, if you want to get some of the XRP merch, it's all over there. We appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much. If you could smash that thumbs up for me on the way out, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you're ready for the Rumble exclusive tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Rumble live, unfiltered, uncensored, completely slapping the snowflakes out of our way as we uncover the truth. Cover the cryptocurrency, current events, and the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. God bless you all. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. It is always fun. We'll see you in the next one. Take care and God bless. What's up? Yo, you guys are so funny. I love you guys. It's so hard for me to leave. I love the hangout sessions. I love the hangout sessions. A friend suggested I watch you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah. We cover cryptocurrency, current events, and the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. We talk about strategies for executing, taking advantage of this opportunity in regards to business, real estate, precious metals, and cryptocurrency. We also talk about prepping, not in an end of the world doomsday, in a matter of we have a food crisis, health crisis, water crisis, on top of a spiritual crisis, people completely distracted, informed with disinformation, all done by design, with a financial tsunami now hitting the shores, and people asking, are we going to have a recession? And I just continue to say, what are you guys smoking, man? This is hitting and it's hitting hard and it's going to get worse. But this is an opportunity. Okay. We don't need to panic. We don't have to have fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We can understand that this is just history repeating and we can be taking advantage of the opportunities, of the crisis. From chaos comes order. We're going to bring about that order. XRP Lion is here. Bro, when are you going to come on the show, brother? XRP Lion. We've all been waiting for you, man. Jake, you talk about many of those things too? Okay. Maybe we need to do a little bit of a collab. I was supposed to line up, our goal was to line up 5 interviews for this month, and we got a couple in the works, but yeah, I need to line up some more. So maybe we can do a little collab. I'm trying to do a little collab with XRP Lion, but he keeps hiding from me. He's being selfish with his message from God. He's not sharing it with us, man. Come share it with us, brother. Love I freaking love this guy. He comes on to my show and then he drops us some crazy dates. He says 6/24/22 plus 13 days gives us 7/3/22 through 7/7/22. We come back online. You talking about a few days of darkness? I love this guy. Get the variables that move the stock market, don't know the variables that move cryptocurrency. Well, for the cryptocurrencies that we invest in, it's all about the liquidity that they're going to provide for the networks. XRP Lion says that reality looks better. So reality is going to start to get better. You know, this 4th of July timeline, I will say, I haven't even really thought about it too much recently because I haven't been spending much time doing decodes or dates. But this 4th of July with Flare launching and everything else that's kind of going around, I mean, look at what the victory that we just got in the Supreme Court today in regards to the Second Amendment. God bless them. You know, yeah, it does feel like we're at a little turning point. You know, as we continue to expose them further, though, then they ramp up the false flags and all the theatrics. But yeah, nonetheless, we have to resist this evil. We have to expose them all. Elon's birthday is June 28th. I know that Val has done a lot of decodes with 628. That's an interesting date, June 28th. Yeah. I mean, honestly, God, we are going to be blessed here shortly, but we're going in for a ride. Through the end of the Shemitah year and into this fall winter, we'll have another dark winter, in my opinion. We're in for a ride. It's like great things are happening, great things are being exposed, great things are being built out. We're getting a lot of great things done. You know, but like Sleepy Creepy said, we're gonna have another pandemic, right? XRP Line says the whole system could be shut off as the market completes crashes tomorrow. Everything is in place. See, you know, XRP Line, this is why we got to get you on the show, man. Because I always said here recently, if you put the dates aside of when's the exact day that it's going to happen, and for me, it's been more of a focus on what is inevitable on the macro level picture, right? Focusing on what we know is going to happen. We can look at the dates, the stars, the astrology, the gematria. We can look at everything and take our best educated guess. But we end up disappointing ourselves many times. And if we just invest accordingly and prepare accordingly, doesn't matter if it's next week, next month, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. But yeah, you are right, brother. Everything is in place, most definitely. Everything is in place. Yeah. We're just kind of waiting for Tether to collapse in regards to the cryptocurrency space. And yeah, there's a lot here that still is going to break, in my opinion. We'll see if Flare actually launches July 4th. That's going to be interesting to see. Any thoughts on buying Ripple pre-IPO? I like that idea. What's up, guys? What's up, TikTok, YouTube? Okay, yeah, I do need to wrap this one up, guys. I went a little bit too long. I do appreciate all of you guys. Okay, we'll see you in the next one. Take care. God bless. If you want to join the community, ZachRector.com. If you want the merch, it's all there. We'll see you in the next one. God bless. Thank you.